You might have heard of Xijiang Miao Village, but let me tell you something that only locals know. First, the name Thousand House Village isn't just poetic, it's real. Xijiang is made up of more than 10 natural villages with over 1,400 wooden houses, almost all built by the Miao people themselves. From the foot of the hill to the top, the wooden houses stick up like waves made of timber. What's fascinating is that these houses use no nails at all. They're held together by a traditional mortise and tenon system, wood locked into wood. Each house has 3 levels: animals on the bottom, people in the middle, and grass on top. It's a perfect design for living in the mountains. If you come to Xijiang in early November, you might catch the Miao New Year, or Nenyang, the most important celebration of the year. For the Miao people, the New Year is more than a festival. It's a time to gather, to thank to the earth, and to celebrate life itself. The whole village dresses in color, silver ornaments glitter like water under the sun, and the sound of Leishan flutes fills in the air. Down in the valley, you will see the famous long table banquet. Hundreds of tables joined end to end, stretching like a dragon through the streets. Families bring their best dishes, pour homemade rice wine, and greet every guest with songs and laughter. And then comes to the most unforgettable part: high mountain flowing water, 高山流水. A line of Miao girls dressed in shining silver headdresses, walking slowly along the tables, holding bamboo tubes filled with wine. They sing as they pour, one after another, and the guests drink, sip after sip, never stopping, until the song ends. The air is full of music, laughter, and the sound of flowing wine. When the night falls, drums echo from the hillside, flutes answer from the valley, and the whole mountain seems to be breath and dance together. In Miao belief, a year doesn't flow on its own. It comes alive only through people's songs, dance, fire, drums, and wine. It's how the Miao people speak to time, and also how they stay connected to nature. That's why people here almost always celebrating. One festival ends, and another one begins. There's a legend in Miao culture that tells, long ago, the world had no rhythm. The sun rose and set, but no one knew what a year was. Spring stayed too long. Winter forgot to come. It sounds wonderful, but in Miao's belief, that was a disaster because people don't know when to plant or when to rest. And without changes, life cannot renew itself. So the Miao ancestor decided to climb to the mountain to borrow time for humankind. He walked through thunder and clouds, across mountains of wind and rivers of light, until he reached the gate of sky. There he bowed before the gods and said, "Let the people on earth have their own rhythm, so we may thank the land and remember the seasons." The gods were moved. They gave him a glowing ring, the seed of the year. He carried it back to the earth, and from that moment, time began to flow. And that's why every year, during the Miao New Year, people sing, dance, and pass cups of rice wine, as if the rhythm of time were once again flowing through them. In every drumbeat and every sip of wine, the Miao people are keeping that borrowed time alive. And my favorite part of Xijiang is the night. When the sun sets, thousands of wooden houses light up with warm orange lamps, reflecting in the river like a moving galaxy. Most tourists stop at the viewing deck, but if you walk deeper into the alleys, you will hear the sound of blacksmiths, children playing, and old people chatting under the oil lamps. That's the heartbeat of Xijiang. Quiet, warm, and alive. Xijiang isn't just a tourist village. It's a living community where tradition and modern life exist side by side. Next time you come to Guizhou, don't just take pictures. Listen to their songs, drink a bowl of sour soup, and feel the warmth glowing through this mountain village.